You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey Days fans, we have got big spoilers for September and beyond, with Sarah Horton getting a miracle cure after a devastating betrayal. Also, Phillip Kiriakis is back to grab what he thinks belongs to him, and Chad DiMera puts a ring on one very lucky lady. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and we're going to dive into these and a whole other pile of official spoilers and casting news from the ABC Peacock soap opera. Let's start with the con woman who's doing a really bad job at convincing anyone but Chad that she's the real deal. Fake Abby is about to do something even worse to Chad than she's already done. Dr. Mark Green's sister Marin is stringing Chad along, faking amnesia so she can lurk around the DiMera mansion for dark purposes that we don't know yet. But Fabigail, which is fake Abigail, cannot keep Chad at bay too long, and this fall, he's going to put a ring on her finger as they remarry. But since that's not his real wife, it's just marry, not remarry, right? So you guys know that the odds of a wedding in Salem going off smoothly are about between 0 and none. And Steve Johnson smells a rat when he looks at fake Abby. So I can only imagine that we're going to see Marin Green's lies and deceit exposed on her wedding day. But by then, will Chad be such a smitten kitten that he decides to keep her anyway? That could be fun. There's trouble coming to Titan, as not everyone with the last name Kiriakis is happy that Xander is the secret son that inherited the lion's share of Victor's estate. With the reveal that Fiona did the deed with her brother-in-law and produced a spare heir, there are 3 living sons of Victor Kiriakis, no living daughters. Bo Brady remains in a coma, so I don't see him showing up to fight the will. Xander just found out he's the real deal, and the 3rd son should be headed back to Salem soon. Someone can test the will, according to Days spoilers for fall, and it looks like it is Phillip Kiriakis back to fight for the fortune. He left last time with Chloe Lane after that whole messy situation, where he framed Brady for his fake death by leaving his prosthetic limb out as a clue, and then he was sent away to get professional help, and then he came back, and then he left with Chloe. But Phillip is back soon, and he and Xander face off as sons of the Titan over who gets to run Titan and get the big stacks of Scrooge McDuck cash. So who will triumph, Xander or Phillip? Or can they make peace and run Daddy's big business together? Also watch this fall to see John Black doing the math and seeing that things just don't add up when it comes to Brady Black being the drunk driver that plowed down Sarah Horton. Of course, Xander Kiriakis thinks Brady is the villain and is ready to play t-ball with his kneecaps for paralyzing his sweet wife, Sarah. If Brady admits to his dad that he's been spending nights in his bed with Xander's mom, Fiona, while getting loaded and lusty, then John might crack the case wide open even faster than we expect. Heaven knows the Salem Police Department rarely gets things right, and DA E.J. DiMera is not exactly doing a crackerjack job either, putting the actual guilty people behind bars. The good news is that Xander will soon get to see baby Victoria take her first steps, and Sarah should also be taking first steps as she recovers from her paralysis. A miracle cure is on the way to Salem, and Fiona Cook should be relieved that she did not cripple Sarah for life. Then again, Fiona was ready to smother her daughter-in-law with a pillow, so let's hope she grows a conscience soon, because Xander and Sarah deserve much better than what she's giving them. All right, let's talk about Tate Black. He's got an open invitation to take Sophia Choi for a ride since she is out to destroy Holly Jonas's life. And remember, Tate put his foot in his mouth, revealing that Eric killed Holly's dad, and now his girlfriend is really mad at him. So Sophia is smelling all this tension, and she slides closer to Tate, and that might get her into his bed to spite Holly. We'll see if Tate falls for that, because very soon, fall spoilers indicate, Tate finds himself stuck between Holly and Sophia, and not in a fun way like Alex was between Chanel and Allie Horton. With Holly going through a tough time, finding out that her former stepdaddy Eric killed her bio dad It is the absolute worst time for Tate to stray because his gal pal is feeling betrayed by her entire family. How far will Sophia get with Tate, and is there more betrayal coming Holly's way? Maybe. Speaking of sneaky, sexy plots, Leo Stark may get a new one. We've known for a while that Al Calderon landed a role on Days of Our Lives because a behind-the-scenes shot confirms he is playing someone related to Gabby and Rafe. And now, thanks to these upcoming fall spoilers for September and beyond, we know that he is Rafe and Gabby's cousin. We have heard that his name is Javi Hernandez, but that part is unconfirmed because they didn't release his name with the spoiler. Either way, he is fiery, he's hot, and Leo should be quite thrilled to meet him. And I do wonder if Javi is going to jog by shirtless to tempt Leo like we've seen so many men do over the last few months in Horton Town Square. All right, I'm saving these final 3 fall spoilers for last because although they are juicy, I know a lot of you don't like this storyline, so saving the least for last. And of course, they are about body and soul. There is some steamy behind-the-scenes action. Chanel's former 3-way lover, Playboy Alex Kiriakis, is now her scene partner playing on-screen soap Lovers. But her husband and soap director Johnny DiMera gets jealous of his wife getting a little too close to her love interest Alex while they are shooting scenes. We are going to get some behind-the-scenes drama that could be soapier than the soap they are shooting. And we've also heard crazy Whitley King returns to Salem. Maybe she's out of the mental hospital and looking for a soap role because she also liked Body and Soul, and that would be super awkward for Abe. Finally, we're going to get a hot minute of the fabulous Patrika Darbo, who stops into Salem for just a second to drop off someone she thinks belongs on the cast of Body and Soul. It looks like they've brought back the rarely seen character of Chloe's little sister. This girl should be about 20, so she may not even need a Saurus upgrade. Look for the sister of Ghoul Girl Chloe Lane coming through the revolving door of characters at Days of Our Lives this fall. Nancy is going to bring her youngest daughter, Joy Wesley, to town. If you don't recall, she was a donor baby spawned by Nancy and Craig Wesley to give bone marrow to save Chloe's life. It looks like Alexanne Hopkins is going to be the new grown-up Joy Wesley, with her landing a part on Body and Soul and Johnny soon jealous over Chanel and Alex. Is there going to be some backstage boinking among the cast and the director? If Chanel gets too close to Alex, maybe Johnny will bring some joy into his life. Let me know what you think about these September and beyond spoilers in the comments, and please subscribe. And definitely remember, it's Belinda from Soap Dirt talking Days of Our Lives with you 7 days a week. So please come back soon.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.